Starting off first with the 1989 Jefferson Nickel. Now this coin here has been broad struck, which you'll see around the rim of the coin there. Not extremely noticeable, but you know, it's noticeable with the naked eye. You know, if you're just looking at it for a couple seconds, you'll probably notice that's a broad strike. Now this coin is graded by Tiffanys at a mint state 63, and this nickel ended up selling for around $50. So, you know, after you pay to have the coin graded and shipping and things like that, you're not really making anything on that coin. Now here's a 1989 Kennedy half-dollar coin that has also been broad struck. This coin graded by NGC at a mint state 66, sold for around $70 at auction. You can see that again around the rim of the coin there. Pretty noticeable mint error there. Now this coin here, you know, I get a lot of images of coins like this. It's got some plating bubbles on it, you know, gas bubbles. This coin ended up selling for around 30 bucks. So again, you're not going to make any money on grading that coin after you pay to have you know, it graded and shipping and things like that. So you'll see that there on the obverse of the penny from 1989. This coin is graded by Tiffanys at a mint state 63 red, and we'll see that there on the reverse as well. So 30 bucks for that penny. Now here's a 1989 Lincoln cent that has an obverse die break. We also refer to these as cuds. So you'll see that metal there covering up a portion of the date down there on the right side of the coin. This is graded by NGC at a mint state 67 red. So nice grade. The coin sold for around 90 bucks in this condition with this type of mint error. On the reverse, you'll see it faded out there on the opposite side of where that cut is. So, you know, you always can look for those on all kinds of different coins, not just pennies. And, you know, some will be smaller than this. Some could be a lot larger than this and take up a large portion of the coin. And those tend to sell for some pretty good money when you get really large cuds. Now here is a 1989 Kennedy half-dollar coin, the P mint mark. It has been double struck, which you could see there in the images displayed. So it is flipped over, which you could see the obverse design here on the reverse, and that is 95% off center, that second strike. So this coin ended up selling for over $250. It is graded by PCGS at a mint state 62. Here's a 1989 P mint mark, also graded by PCGS at a mint state 62, and it's also a double strike. However, in this case, the coin has been struck 65% off center. So pretty nice mint error there. Probably not finding that in a coin roll, but this coin did sell for over $820. Now here is a nice Jefferson Nickel from 1989, graded by NGC at a mint state 64. Keep in mind, the coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best grade you can get. This coin has been broad struck and multi-struck, so pretty awesome mint error there. This coin ended up selling for $180 at auction. Moving right along to a 1989 Roosevelt Dime. Here on the reverse, it looks very normal. However, here on the obverse, we see the inner copper layer of the coin because it's missing that outer clad layer. And that's why it only weighs 1.9 grams. So this mint error coin, graded by NGC at a mint state 64, ended up selling for around $90. Here is a 1989 P mint mark Jefferson Nickel that has been struck 55% off center. Now, of course, you know, you can find off centers and coin rolls, you know, of course they're rare. That's why they're called rare coins. They're rare to find. It doesn't always have to be this off center. You know, you can look for a coin that's been struck 5 or 10% off center. Those are, you know, going to get passed up a lot more than something like this that is very obviously struck 55% off center. So the coin is graded by Tiffanys at a mint state 64, and this nickel ended up selling for around $65. So same case here with this Washington quarter from 1989. This quarter struck 20% off center, sold for around $65 as well, and it is graded by NGC at a mint state 66. Now here's a 1989 Lincoln cent that was struck 20% off center, graded by Tiffanys at a mint state 62 red. This coin ended up selling for around $90. 90 bucks. And then here's a 1989 D mint mark, struck a lot more off center, 70% off center here, graded by PCGS at a mint state 65 red. This penny ended up selling for around 65 bucks also. A lot of $65 coins there. Now here's a much more expensive coin, very, very rare coin. You know, we have looked at pictures, numerous different pictures, numerous different coins like this, and all kinds of different dates, not just 1989. So in this case, it's a 1989 1 cent Lincoln cent design that was struck onto a 1989 Roosevelt dime. So you'll see the reverse of the dime with the obverse of the penny, and then you'll see the obverse of the Roosevelt dime with the reverse of the Lincoln cent. So that is a really awesome type of mint error. This coin ended up selling, and it's graded by NGC at a mint state 67. This coin ended up selling for around $1,000. Can't beat that. Now here's a 1989 Jefferson nickel that has been struck onto a 1 cent planchet. So we have the nickel design struck onto a penny planchet. It is graded by Annex at a mint state 62 red, and this coin ended up selling for over $430. Now this next nickel here, a little bit different. It is a double denomination, so we have a Jefferson nickel design struck onto a Lincoln cent, so you can actually see the Lincoln cent design along with the Jefferson nickel design, which is really cool. So, you know, just always be on the lookout for that. You know, these are really rare coins here. This coin sold for over $830, but we have looked at numerous different examples of those on different dates. So feel free to check out the other coin videos here on the channel. We are uploading every single day. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.